Lady P back with another video. And today we're going to be talking about the good, the bad, and the ugly of YouTube. And I want to start off with the good. I was in Brother Jay's live today for 4 hours. While we were in that live, we were supposed to talk about is that girl going to show up at court. But 9 out of 10, it didn't go that way. What had happened was Brother Jay just went to talking, and we went to talking about different things. And here come Wolverine. Wolverine dropped 20, and they were making comments in the chat about him going to everybody lives and dropping $20 as a super chat. So I think he got kind of offended by that. And he went after a couple of people. And mainly his target was Manny MVP, who they think is a troll. But Manny is not a troll. He showed that today on Brother Jay's live. Manny dropped money. Wolverine dropped money. Manny dropped money. Wolverine dropped money. And then I tell you, the ladies got in on the super chats as well. And we had a great time over there at the house of Jay Wilson. Now that's what you call positive, motivated, and consistent with the ROLs and whoever else came in the room today. It was a great live. And I must say it was a call-in live. People were able to call in and say how they felt on different topics. And I thank Brother Jay for being the positive YouTuber on these streets. I think Brother Jay can like who he want to like, give to who he wants to give to, and also continue to keep being a motivator like he is. I'm always on Brother Jay's live, commenting, letting him know exactly how I feel about him. Now, there is some bad parts of YouTube. And I'm going to start with the information that was put out on 7 stars. But 7 stars, I must say, when you disrespecting your elders and just cursing people out for doing their commentary on you, threatening to sue people, that's what happens. Now, 7, you have been coming on your live for about 2 weeks. Every time you come on your live, you have something negative to say about someone in this sector. So, you were told when you were in Five Babes Live that keep running your mouth and you would be next. Now, I don't know who Flo is or Becca, but they warned you. And you continue to talk. And you continue to talk. And you disrespected Miss Olivia. You disrespect Heidi Fly. You disrespected Five Babe. Now, they have your family information out there on the YouTube streets. And you're threatening anyone who makes commentary about what they read. and about what they saw. Now, Susie was wrong. I'm not going to sit here and say she wasn't, but she was wrong. She felt like she didn't dox you because it was knowledge that you can get over the internet due to it being public knowledge. So by it being public knowledge, you can say it is you being doxxed, and I can say is you being doxxed. But you have to think about it, sweetheart. Some of the things you say to people, and you put the story out there that your mom killed someone because they tried to rape your sister. When I first heard that, 7 stars, I really believed you because I felt like, what did this young lady have to lie about? Now that I have read your personal information, I do understand why you told that lie. Now, you were a child when this happened, so I understand. And I do have some type of compassion for you. But, hun, in order for you to get right, you need to pray and ask Jesus to forgive you, to pull some of that negativity out of your heart. You need to start off by apologizing to Miss Olivia because that message that she put out was not for you, and you took it for you. And a lot, that says a lot because you were really thinking that this lady was talking about you, but she was actually talking about Rita and her daughter. So I really think you do owe Miss Olivia an apology. Now with you and Heidi, one night Heidi called into your live and was talking to you one-on-one as a mother. She said some things to you, and I thought that you was thankful for the things that she said until I heard that you came for Heidi again. Now, 7, I don't know you. I'm just a content creator. I'm a plus-size content creator. I'm not ashamed of my body. I'm not ashamed of me because this is how God created me. Now, I know I heard a lot of people telling you to stand up, come from behind that screen that you're behind. And I just want to say, you know, be proud of who you are. You don't have to put any type of filters on your pictures because I think you're a beautiful girl. But moving on, 7, just remember, when you disrespect elders, you taking years off your life, hon. So be mindful of that. And you need to apologize to the grown folks that you have disrespected. Now, the ugly part of YouTube right now, it's all of the doxing, people calling CPS, people calling the police, and people going to courts. Now, Sean Bradley, I made a video last month about you because I really didn't know your character. But as I started watching your videos and seeing the things that you were doing on YouTube, it kind of disturbed me a little bit. And I want to say this. You talk so bad about Susie and TSCC as if you're perfect. You're not perfect, son. You are just as equivalent as she is. One thing about her, she's straightforward of what she does. And you send your hitters to do your dirty work. Now, Tracy and Jay Wilson fell out. And when Tracy and Jay Wilson fell out, she ran to your chat, basically letting you know what went on. And you were in her chat. So, what I didn't understand was when you made that video saying that she drinks too much. And then you dropped down in her chat and told her, don't speak for you, and that 7 Stars was live. I think that was the most rudest thing ever, to come on someone else's platform and have them, her supporters, go over to someone else's live. Tracy is not going to say anything because she looks up to you. But I'm letting you know, as a new content creator, that was foul. And some of the things that you're doing is very foul. You're running down there to take Susie to court, and Rita is taking her time taking you to court. Everyone know that you went and got that picture of Rita and Bill, posted it on your Patreon to make money from it. That was wrong. Also, you are causing a lot of conflict in the house of Sean Bradley. Your club chat members are making their own videos calling you a flip-flopper. You don't know what you want to do. 7 Stars just put out all your information 2 months ago, and now you're begging for forgiveness and sending people over to her chat to super chat her. And now you're sending people out of Tracy's chat to go to her live so she can try to hit 1K, because that's what I'm assuming. And you have all this negative and malicious things to say about Phi Babe because she's doing good. For a man, that's sickening. And that show that you have some issues somewhere with women. Now, Susie, it wasn't your place to put that information out there about 7 Stars. And you just said on the Mess Express that you're tired of lawsuits and people filing them. And you were mostly talking about Deshaun Fairley, who you wanted to say had did some things with Wiley, knowing it wasn't true. And now that you and Wiley are not friends anymore, Wiley is coming out and saying some things. But that last move that you played, babes, it was, I don't even know what to say. That was trifling. How about that? putting out somebody's family's information because they said something about you on their live. That's as low as you can go. Now, you would think somebody would be wrong if they were to go to Mississippi information and find out about, did you really molest a child in the church, and that's why you can't return back to your hometown. But what do I know? I'm just a commentator, and I'm just coming with the information that I get from everyone else. And they're called receipts. So, Susie, before you do something else, think about the things that you have done. You're going on the internet, looking up Brother Jay Wilson's home, commenting about his Airbnb, saying that you're going to call his sister and all this type of stuff. Leave stuff on YouTube. Why you got to try to dox everybody? That's not cool. Now, if somebody was to go to the head of YouTube and let them know that you're not even supposed to be on the internet, you would think they were wrong. If anybody was to contact Nephew Tommy and let Nephew Tommy know that you're still out here on the internet and this is the things that you're doing, and he was to contact that judge that gave you that ruling that you're not supposed to be on YouTube, you will feel some type of way. You've already ran off the people that was helping you get your money together. They ran off with the money from what the streets say. Miss Bayless and Cynthia, they were supposed to have ran off off on the plug twice, from what I was told. So the things that you're doing it and it's calculated, and you need to think about what you're doing. Because you're sitting on there saying that you collect AFDC and food stamps. Don't you think what you doing on the internet is fraud? You doing all these GoFundMes, getting all these people in your camp, they send you all this money, and you collecting food stamps and welfare. That's just crazy, right? But you out here putting out people family business all over your community feed. That's not right, boo. That's not right. Now, Wiley, this is the ugly part of YouTube. What's so ugly about it, Mr. Wiley, the Wiley Show, is that you have been rocking with VS for so long. And now that y'all have departed, you're telling all of the secrets. And if it's not all of the secrets, it's most of the secrets. And you're trying to make up with people who you have drugged the entire time you was participating with TSCC. Now, Wiley, I'm going to tell you this. It's good that you want to make amends with people, but the trust is not there, boo. You're going to have to work hard to earn some of these content creators' trust, because you have done so much for so little. You use people. You lie on people. You dox people. And you just said in a couple of videos ago that you called Brother Jay's pastor, which you knew that was a whole lie. That's why you did not play the video or the audio recording. because you know you didn't talk to Brother Jay's pastor. And it's a shame. But you want to attend his event that he's having for Labor Day. And Wiley, I'm telling you, please don't show up to that man event and you're not invited. You already got legal issues right now. You don't need any more strife in your life. But if you go, you're going to be content. Everybody's going to have their phone. They're going to record you going to jail. They're going to play those videos all over YouTube. So I suggest you stay in Dallas, babes, because you're not really wanted there. And then you are doing these interviews with people and you're just, I know you're trying to build on your own without TSCC, but Wiley, nobody believe what you're saying. Everybody thinks it's a hoax. They think you're trying to compete with Tracy and Brother Jay, you and VS. Everybody think this beef that y'all are having is fake. And you know why they think it's fake? Because both of you are liars. Just like you lied on Deshaun Fairley. And Rico came back and debunked that story. Just like you used Rico. Just like you're using the people that you keep making up this housewoman list for. You're duping the girls. And it's not cool or fun. People are really trying to be sincere and help you, and you're just using them like you did Miss Bless Watkins. You told that lady you didn't want her to buy you anything. You needed help with your legal issues. So the lady sent you some money for your legal issues. And you never talked about your legal issues again on your platform. I'm not trying to tell you what to talk about on your platform, Wiley. But sweetheart, it's some things that you need to correct. You like to talk about God. You like to talk about politics. You like to do all these things. And you're just like a politician. Tell a lot of lies. And can't show anything. You are a compulsive liar. And someone needs to tell you. In that conversation you was having with Ed Hutchinson, I think you lied to that lady. Because if you knew VS said that she was going to put that lady's daughter on Craigslist for someone to come and rape her, and S. Hutchinson once was your mod, you knew how to get in touch with Miss S. Hutchinson to let her know what was going to go on without VS finding out about it. So that makes me feel like you had something to do with it too. And I think you blatantly out and lied to that lady when y'all was having the makeup to breakup section on your live. Now, Wiley, if Tracy don't trust you, you know don't nobody trust you. But I'm going to move on from you, Wiley. I'm going to get on Joyce Vlogs. Joyce. A person can mention your name 1,000,000 times if they would like. And still come in your chat and drop $10. Because you know what you did to that man was totally wrong. What you did to him and Tracy's friendship was totally wrong. And you trying to deflect from what you done. You know what you done to Dazzle and Billie Jean is wrong. And you're using a name that Neptarian and Dazzle came up with. And then you're bringing other people on the panel and started working it out with your sisters. So that let me know right there, you are a backstabber. And yes, you could have found a new name for the panel. It didn't still have to be Grand Central Station. Them people need to be compensated. Anything you make off that GCS merchandise needs to be split 3 ways to keep you out of court. You say some things about people that you had never said before on your platform. And you know what's sad, Joyce? I don't even really watch you like that no more. Because your demeanor and everything about yourself has changed 360 like a lace front. And I'm just letting you know. And Tracy, you need to get it together. You are pushing 50. And you cuss like you've been enrolled in the Navy on the boat with thousands of men. You are a follower, and so is Joyce. You are an adult. You should be following no man that's calling women out of their names every day. And then you let that man disrespect your platform and send somebody else over to another person's platform. And then you want to say, Brother Jay don't windmill for you. You don't windmill for Brother Jay. There's been several times I've been in Sean Bradley live and he was talking about Brother Jay. You didn't stop him and you didn't say anything and you laughed. So why would Brother Jay windmill for you? You don't windmill for him. And just like you got that call yesterday and thought you was going outside of your room to speak to Lovely T to explain to her about what happened with you and Brother Jay. What you should have told Lovely T, you couldn't talk right now, and that you will call her back at another time. And Lovely T is a big YouTuber. Why do she need to know what happened between you and Brother Jay? And you did say something about Joyce. So you can stop denying it. And Joyce, you can stop denying it. And that's it for my YouTube video tonight. The good, the bad, and the ugly of YouTube. Don't forget to thumbs up this video, subscribe to this video. Good night.